Extracting gold from hard rocks using Aqua Regia, step by step. Welcome to this exciting video. Today, we'll uncover the secrets of extracting gold from hard rocks using the powerful Aqua Regia method. From crushing the stones to obtaining a pure gold bar, we'll guide you through every step of the process. Whether you're passionate about gold prospecting or just curious about the journey from rock to gold, this video is packed with knowledge and surprises. Let's get started and turn these hard rocks into pure gold step by step. Crushing the rocks. The first step is to finely crush the rocks into a powder. You can use the machinery you have available or rely on traditional crushing methods if machines are not accessible. Sieving. After crushing, we sieve the material to separate unwanted debris and ensure we have a fine, ready-to-use powder. Searching for iron? Now, we use a magnet to remove any iron present in the sample, as its presence could interfere with the upcoming chemical processes. Roasting. We place the powder in a special container and roast it over medium heat for at least 2 hours. This step helps free the gold from any attached impurities. Microscope examination. After roasting, we take a small sample and examine it using a special microscope to check if gold is actually present. Through this process, we can observe the fine details of the gold if it's present. You may notice some shiny spots or tiny gold particles that indicate the presence of gold. If the sample contains gold, you will see clear changes in color or shine under the magnifying lens. This initial inspection is very important as it helps us determine the success of the roasting process and whether the gold has been effectively separated from the impurities. If no signs of gold are visible, we may need to repeat the roasting process or take additional steps to confirm the presence of gold in the sample. Next comes the most crucial step, using Aqua Regia to extract the gold from the powder. Aqua Regia, a powerful combination of hydrochloric and nitric acids, has the ability to dissolve gold and separate it from other metals in the mixture. We slowly add the acid to the finely crushed powder, ensuring that it's done carefully and in controlled amounts to avoid any dangerous reactions. As the acid reacts with the material, you'll notice a change in color and the release of gases, indicating the process is underway. The gold will begin to dissolve into the solution, leaving behind the unwanted impurities. Filtration. Once the reaction is complete, we filter the solution to separate the gold-containing liquid from the remaining impurities. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get new video updates. Neutralizing nitric acid with urea. The next step is to neutralize the nitric acid in the Aqua Regia by gradually adding urea. This is a critical process to ensure that the nitric acid, which is highly reactive, is neutralized before moving on to the next stages. Urea, a simple organic compound, reacts with the nitric acid, converting it into a harmless compound and preventing further unwanted chemical reactions. We carefully add small amounts of urea to the solution, stirring gently to ensure the acid is neutralized completely. During this step, you'll notice a reduction in the bubbling and fume release, which indicates that the acid has been neutralized. Once the reaction settles, we can move on to the next important phase, precipitation. Precipitating with ferrous sulfate. To precipitate the gold, we add ferrous sulfate. This step is crucial as it helps to separate the gold from the solution, causing it to solidify into a fine precipitate. As we add the ferrous sulfate, you'll notice a brown precipitate forming. This brown substance is actually gold dust, which has now been separated from the rest of the solution. The appearance of this precipitate confirms that the gold is now collected and ready for the next stage. The reaction occurs as the ferrous sulfate interacts with the dissolved gold, causing it to come out of the solution in the form of fine gold particles. Once the precipitate has fully formed, we can proceed with the next steps to collect and refine the gold into its pure form. Turning dust into a gold bar. Finally, we collect the precipitate and place it in a special crucible to melt it under high heat. This gives us a small bar of pure gold. Conclusion? And there you have it, we've successfully extracted gold step by step from hard rocks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more educational and exciting content. Warning: the process shown in this video involves highly corrosive acids and should only done outside or in a fume hood. Using safety gear such as gloves, goggles, and a respirator is mandatory. Thanks for watching.